All right, y'all. Welcome back. All right, y'all. Welcome back. Sorry. Oh, nothing to be sorry about. All right, so we're gonna take this inside because we're actually gonna do a phone call. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Did I scare you? Can y'all see this guy over here? There he goes running. All right, I'll be right back for you all. I gotta take some stuff up to the porch. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna do a phone call to Rottie Mom. Something's not working right to where it'll let her in. But that's not going to stop us. We'll get it done one way or another. Animal Farm. Hello. Welcome back, Cora. How are you? Oh, you're going to come in? I got to look, watch. I'll open the door. He runs right in. What a turd. Look out. Come on, move. Move. All right, either come in or go out. You can't do both. All right, back up. Back up. Yes, no, I'm not letting you in right now. Okay, so, hi, Jay. I almost didn't see you there, pal. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you here. Appreciate y'all. Hope you know that. Dave! Do you have power back, Mr. Dave? Or is this what it looks like at your house right now? Hi, Lori. Alrighty, let me get in here. I gotta move a couple things around. I was busy working in my room today. Wanted to wash some blankets, so my room's kind of a mess at the moment. Well, my room's always a mess. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't lie to you. Those are seeds and stuff I got to get organized. Cinder, excuse me, sir. All right. All right, I'm almost ready. I'm almost ready. These guys aren't almost ready. They're all crowding around me. What? What? Do I smell like a little girl? Huh? Do I smell like a little girl? Hey, say hi. Yeah. They don't want to see your butt. They don't want to see your butt. There's one. Come on, Jay. Come here, Jay. Hey. Come here, Jay. Jay's busy sniffing the box that I just brought in because I had a package delivered. So we are going to do an opening. Let me get this all set up so y'all can see me. Then we're gonna call Rottie Mom. I'll open this up. Excuse me, boys. How's that? Can you see me? I know you can hear me, but let's see here. There we go. I think we're set now. Are we all set? Let me... Huh, that's weird. All right, I need to close out. What the hell's open? Close that. Close that. All right, Rottie Mom, when you are... Oh, damn it. This thing's so damn picky. Rottie Mom is having issues connecting. But that's not going to stop us. We're going to get going. So, I'm going to call her on Discord if I can. There we go. So when she says she's ready, we will go ahead and... Well, that's good, Dave. Hey, Jay. I don't think they want to see your tail go in front of the camera, sir. I do not think they want... It's something weird going on. So, but yeah, I'll get her in here in a second. I'm just waiting for her to let me know she's ready. She said sorry. There's no reason for her to be sorry. Stuff happens. We'll get it done. Alrighty, here we go, guys and gals. This is not very loud. No, I can hear you. I'm going to hold you up to the microphone here. Let me know if you can hear her. There is nothing for you to be sorry about. Nothing at all. Is there a speaker button on here that I'm missing? I don't see a speaker button. What's this up here? There we go. All right, I think we're good now. Say something, please.
Okay.
Hey, there we got you. We got you now. Can you hear, guys and gals?
Okay.
Where there's a will, there's a way, right?
That's right.
So,
I got all kinds of weird codes popping up on that Rumble thing.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I thought, well, if it can be broke, I'll break it.
And I'm sure it has absolutely nothing to do with you. It's probably the damn service. But JR is sniffing and sniffing and sniffing the box you sent me.
Oh, okay.
He's having
You
a
know,
good
I
time
don't
with
even
that.
have. You know, I'm a dumbass. Let me turn on my TV.
Oh, well, you know,
That's what I should do. So I can. I wanted to see you open it.
yeah, I was thinking maybe it was something to do with like you had YouTube open, and I thought maybe that was blocking it from letting you join.
Well, I got out that and went, back to the Rumble thing, and I couldn't get anywhere there. I mean, just crazy code stuff.
Well, we got you, so
So,
that's all that matters.
oh, that's right. So, the cats probably smell my dogs.
Well, they're smelling everything because I was outside with little girl and um I fed her, and then that other cat was out there spraying around. He's funny. He started talking to me now.
Oh, wow.
It used to be that he'd see me and he'd just run, but now he sees me and he'll talk to me and then he runs. So it's a work in progress. But all right. My chat's acting stupid again, I think. I'm not getting anything here. There we go. Ted's in here. Hey Ted. Jay's not liking Rumble. Of course, says maybe JR smells the dogs.
They said it's the craziest thing. I can make some pictures, but I can't get on Rumble.
Well, I don't know that it's you because there's other people here saying they're having trouble with Rumble, so it might be something with them. That's not out of the realm of possibilities. Now you got me wanting to turn my TV on to watch us. Let me grab my mic.
I'm trying to get me all set up here.
Oh, you're good. We're not in a hurry. What the hell is this?
At least we got a pretty day, but it's cold out there.
Yeah. I was trying to sit out front, and that wind is just ice out front right now. So I'm like, nah, we're gonna come in.
Yeah, it's way too windy.
There's Ron back, so that's good. We got Ron. Yeah, poor Ted. Poor Ted tried to join right as we closed it out the first time, and he thought he missed us. But no, you didn't miss us, bud. We're here.
Get to hear my crazy Southern accent.
Nah, I've heard worse.
Oh, you should hear my husband. He's got the Northern and Southern now.
Oh, he's got that like twangy Southern.
Yeah, it's from Rome, New York. And it's been down here about 30 years.
Oh, wow. So he has his own little dialect then?
It's all messed up.
So, yeah, I have friends from all over the world that I talk to. So I get to hear all kinds of different accents and stuff. It's great. I love it. I used to meet people through playing games. And so that was my outlet to meeting people from all over, and became some really good friends with a bunch of them, and we still keep in contact. So Jay says the accent is great. You could be my neighbor. That's Jay Bowen saying that on YouTube.
Okay, I'm trying to pull the live chat up on my TV so I can see it.
So, how's everybody doing today? You all doing okay?
I'm doing good. I hope everybody else is.
Lori says, don't even start on my accent. I'll behave today, but you're in trouble later. You're going to get on here and do your own thing someday, Lori. Let me know how you like this. Do you like this format? I mean, trying to convey, this isn't about me. This is about us. We are a community of people that are together working and talking and communicating. And I'm not the important person here. Okay? I want you to know that. Yeah. I just don't know
I'm
how else
still
to
trying
say
to
it.
learn the Rumble or the Discord thing.
You'll get the hang of it after time. It takes a while. Hey Jamie, welcome in. Good to see you. But yeah, I mean, it's just a way for us to hang out together and do stuff together. You know, we watch movies on there. We watch videos. We can talk. You know, jump in and just have voice chats or video chats. You know, there's so much we can do on there. And the big thing is we get to communicate and talk to each other and keep in touch with each other. That's what I care about. So, starting to sound like a politician. There's only one thing, Jay. There's only one difference. I actually do what I say instead of politicians just spew a bunch of shit out of their mouths and never follow through with it. You just got to vacuum.
I see Jay's got a pretty Rottweiler.
He does. His name is Charlie Brown.
Oh wow!
Charlie Brown loves to chase squirrels, right, Jay?
Oh Lord, so does Harley.
So, I had a conversation with somebody earlier this morning, and it's somebody that has some medical issues. I think we all have our own medical issues that we deal with, whether it's mental or physical. And I think it's one of the things that brings us all together, And she was saying to me that I'm special because I actually care for you. And I said, I really don't see myself as special. I said, this is the way our country used to be. Hey, Thomas, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. This is the way the country used to be. The country used to give a shit about each other. When something happened, you were there. You went over and you helped your neighbor. It didn't matter if you had differences with them. You still went over and you helped them.
Oh, yeah.
That's just the way it was. Our country's changed so much over the last 10, 15 years. We need to get back to that. And hopefully, this will start a nice community where we can do that. Hi, Bug. What are you doing, sir? Okay. He's waiting for me to open the box. He wants to get in the box. So.
I want you to open the box.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to open the box then, because Rottie Mama makes these really amazing things. I keep calling you Mama. I'm sorry. Rottie Mom.
It's fun.
She makes...
I've got 4 grown kids. And now we're into the grandkids, so
nice.
I'm used to it.
I'm hoping to have grandkids someday, but I'm not pushing it because I would rather have my daughter have a good, healthy relationship than end up with having baby daddy.
Yeah.
So I'll be patient and wait. If it happens while I'm alive, great. If not, shit happens. Okay.
Well, now there's something in there for her also.
Yep. She's at work, unfortunately. Holy crap, that's kind of heavy. Is this the thing you were telling me that you wanted me to check out?
I think we're delayed on my TV.
Yeah, there's about a 15-second delay. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. But there's one thing. It was kind of in between the padding. I don't want you to throw it away.
Yep. I think I'm holding it up here.
Okay, maybe it'll pop up here in a minute.
Looks like a can cozy or something.
Yep.
Nice.
That's what it did. I thought that was his favorite picture. You seem to like that one.
Yeah, I do. I like everything you do. I haven't seen you make a bad picture, so.
But I said, well, I'm gonna put that on there.
Can y'all see that? Let me hold this down here a second. I'm sorry if I don't see your chat right away. The chat keeps messing up.
You're just now opening the box on my TV.
All right, Ted. Be safe, bud. Yes, this is Rottie on the phone, Jamie. But yeah, wait, let me get the story straight here, okay?
Okay.
Well, first off, do you mind if I use your name?
Oh, I don't mind.
Okay. Rottie Mom is Kim, if you don't know that. So one day we're in Discord and Kim says something about a crazy cat woman. And I said, well, I'm a crazy cat and I guess possum guy, right? And so she made a bunch of these pictures up with cats and possums on them. And they all turned out great. But yeah, this is one I used for a thumbnail the other day. And just as I said, Cinder's in that damn box already. They love their boxes. All right. Now, this is something that she made for me. And it is from a picture that I sent her of my boys when they were very young. I think Pika was maybe a year old when this was done. Put this down so I can actually make sure you all can see this good. But it starts with Cinder here. Then they had a little alligator scratchy thing that they used to play with. And then it goes to JR laying there beside him. And right on the other side of JR is my Pikachu. All three of my boys are rescues from outside. I brought them in, got them neutered, and yeah, they're my kids. So I love it. Thank you very much, Rottie Mom. Kim.
Oh, you're welcome.
That is going
I had fun making it.
And there's another one in here that she sent along. She said she thought I'd like this, and I'm sure I will because I haven't seen her do anything I haven't liked.
I'm always afraid that they're going to get broken.
Well, that's why you make sure they have insurance on them.
Yeah, I mean, everything's always insured, but I just hate it when they end up destroyed. I sent some to New York, and they were just smashed. And I had the fragile stickers and everything on it.
I got a story for you about that. Thank you so much. That's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. If you need something done, you can contact her and work something out with her. We are going to start working on building her a web page for her business. So yeah, you all can be a part of that. We're gonna.
Etsy sucks.
Yeah, well, Etsy is one of those things. Don't you have to wait so long before you can collect your money on Etsy?
Yeah, you have to wait on it to be delivered. And but the thing is, their fees are outrageous.
But yeah,
I do better on Macari and on my Facebook.
Well, we're gonna build you a nice website that you can sell directly off of. And I mean, of course, you can use the sales place on Discord. If you're not on Discord, hit me up or hit one of the admins up, and they will. Well, actually, I'm sure one of them will post the Discord now, won't you? Because you're such wonderful mods and wonderful people. Um, but so yeah, we have a marketplace on our Discord that you guys can use to buy and sell stuff that you guys want to buy and sell. I won't charge you anything for it. That's between you all. Just be good to each other. That's all I ask. Don't try and screw each other out of things. If something happens, we'll work it out. But yeah, I really love that stuff. Thank you very much. I did not show off the thing you sent for Caitlin yet. Let me pull down the chat here so I can make sure everybody can see this. But she made Caitlin a necklace and earrings with a kitty cat on them. So she'll love that. She's at work right now, so she hasn't seen this yet. So thank you, Cora. Yeah, Discord's free. I have such a long list of rules over there. I mean, you're gonna think I'm a dictator, but the whole, I think it's just be respectful and be good to each other. I think those are the only rules I have over there.
Well, those should always be the rules. I mean, everyday life rules.
Yep. And that's how I live my life. I treat everybody with respect until they give me a reason not to treat them with respect. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to ask you guys for anything monetary. I just want you guys to go on there, have a good time, and be there for each other. That's it. Pretty simple, I hope.
Good time up there. Everybody's so nice.
Well, they are, and I appreciate that. I haven't had to be mean to anyone, and I appreciate it. I don't like being mean. I don't like being the asshole, but if I'm put into a position where I have to be the asshole, I will. So, but yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
But it's normally libs that I'm an asshole to.
Well, there's a lot of conservatives out there that can be assholes too.
Yeah, but those people drive me crazy.
I get it. But so tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you like to do for fun besides making crazy pictures and stuff?
That's about all I do. I mean, we take out the motorcycle every now and then and, go riding or to the dirt track. Okay. But other than that, we don't do much. Yeah. The husband, he works, he's an auto painter for Lexus.
Oh, yeah?
So he works 12, 16-hour days.
That doesn't leave a whole lot of time to do much, does it?
Yeah, and, on the weekend, he wants rest. And, he's 63 years old. He needs rest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, age takes its toll on you, especially when you work hard most of your life.
Well, ever since I've met him, he always worked like that. I mean, it's just always been that way. Well,
that's how, we were raised. We were raised with a good work ethic. You got out there, you busted your ass, you made money to support yourself and your family.
And, and what he does is he's so meticulous. He's a little bit slow, but if it's not right, it's not going. He won't let it leave the shop.
That's good. That's how it should be.
But it doesn't matter, what he's working on. But that's just his rules, and they've always been that way.
I think my chat's messed up. I'm not getting anything.
And y'all know I've got the 4 Rottweilers.
Yep.
So they're my heart.
I'm sure they're your kids. I mean, they don't. People who don't have pets don't get it. They don't understand the attachment that you get with them, and you know.
Well, that's why, when I'm doing the memorial stuff, it takes me so long. Because I don't want to get that. That's one of the things I don't want to get wrong.
Hey, Eric, how you doing? All right, Lori. Eric is a friend of mine, Running Bear. We actually know each other since we were kids. He used to live in the apartment across from me. So good to see him on here. Hopefully he's doing well. I need to give him a call later today, I think. Maybe I'll give him a call when I go back to making bread. I am making bread for somebody on the Discord server that lives close to us.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Daily bread from God. Says, hey bud. Hi there. I'm not sure who that is. But how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
It looks like your channel's starting to build up pretty good.
If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not here for that. I'm here to talk to you all. That's it. And that's all it's ever going to be. I'm not changing it for anything. When we first went over to my Discord and started over there, the thing that I said was that I want to tell your stories. I want people to get to know you. And oh, it's Nate. Okay. Nate changed his handle on me, so that's why I didn't realize who it was. How you doing, buddy? But yeah. So I mean, and that's what I'm trying to do. We've been working out, getting people on here to talk. This week's been great. We had Fred on Tuesday. Yesterday we had Willie on here, and it was really great to talk to them. What's that?
I watched Willie. Sometimes, so I'm working and I just listen.
And that's the nice thing about this.
YouTube going.
That's the nice thing about this format. This format, you don't have to pay attention to what's going on the screen. We just talk, and if you're not paying, you don't want to watch it, you don't have to watch it. You can just listen, and you still get what's going on. Or if I'm going to post a picture or something, I sit there and say, hey, I'm going to show you something, and I make sure you can see it.
Well, see, I turned my dining room into my craft room.
Uh-huh.
And everybody calls that the Pizza Hut room because I've got big murals and things like that in there.
Nice.
And I wouldn't ever let the kids in there. It's like, stay out there. Now, it's got heat presses and pre-cuts and everything in the world in there.
Wow.
So, it's full. It's just full of crap things.
Sorry, I'm gonna put an image up here. Well, hell, you'll get part of it. This is one thing I do not like about Rumble.
Well, I uninstalled it while we were, chatting on Discord. I uninstalled it and put it back in, and I still had that crazy code stop.
Huh. There you go. You can see the loaf of bread I made up there at the top. That's just a little 1 pound loaf of bread. That's all. Oh,
I lost you.
But yeah, if I can help people out, I will. They offered, they asked me what I wanted to make them some bread. I'm gonna make them like 5 lives, I think it is. And I said I don't want anything for it. I said I don't care. That's not why I'm doing it. I'm not trying to make it so I can get stuff. I'm not trying to give stuff away to be popular. It's not. No, I'm doing it because somebody needs it.
And that's the way my neighbors are. We all look out for each other, and you just don't see that anymore.
No, you don't, and we need to get back to that. That's one of the things I love about the area I live in. It is a community. If somebody gets sick, we make stuff and take them to them. Eric, yes, she is working. She works till 7 o'clock tonight. But yeah, when she gets home, I'll do a video of her when I give her that stuff. And then I'll post it for you.
Well, I had to pick the cat with the northern lights.
She'll love it. Nope, Jamie, I really don't give a shit about being popular. I don't. I just want to, I just want people to know that I'm real. I'm not anything special. I'm just here. I'm not any better than any of you. So, if we can create change by being what the change that we want to be, which means we need to reach out to people and see what we can do. That's all. I know. You were being sarcastic. Oh shit. So, but yeah, I've just been trying to do more and more as my body lets me. Still feeling out the limitations at this point. Um, I'll be honest with you all. Let me see if I can find a picture of myself from a while ago, because I was not in a good place for a long time. I had, at one point, I couldn't even walk. I could barely move. And I went through to a bad doctor, and bad doctors can kill people. And it doesn't have to be, "Hey Fred, how you doing, buddy?" It doesn't even have to be malpractice in a surgery or anything that can kill you. They can kill you just by telling you that that there's nothing they can do for you. They can kill you by, telling somebody that just found out they have cancer, "Oh, you only have 6 months." That shit pisses me off.
That makes you give up.
It does. And I've seen so many people give up instead of fighting. And that upsets me. And I almost fell into that trap, because the orthopedic doctor that I saw flat out told me there's nothing they could do for me. So I ended up coming home, and I basically just laid around, and I wouldn't do anything. And thankfully, Lori, I got to give her credit here, but Lori called around and found a different doctor and had me go to them. And that doctor's been amazing, Dr. Becker. And I don't think I would be here today if it wasn't for him, because I probably would have gave up and passed on. I'm being honest with you. But he was at one point kind of hesitant to do the work that I needed. I needed to have knee replacement done. That was the only thing that was going to help me at that point. And he was hesitant to do it because of my weight. I weighed 350 pounds. And let me address something real quick here. Nate, that's awesome, bud. I'm really happy. You know, go ahead and yeah, we've been sharing Nate's content on Discord and stuff. Animal Farm, you all are too kind to me. You really are. I appreciate it. Jamie. All right, I'm glad everything went well, Jamie. I'm happy for that. Great news. Sorry, the freaking chat keeps stopping, so I've got to refresh it. I apologize. So if I don't catch you right away, I will go back and get it. Facebook's being a dick. I have to go to a different page to go to my email. Go here. But anyway, he finally just was like, you know what, we're just going to do this and be done with it. And so we ended up going and doing the knee replacement, and he was so surprised because I ended up being one of his fastest recoveries. And each surgery he does, I surprise him. What the? Oh, I missed one. That's why. Microsoft was telling me my account doesn't exist. Yes, it does. But yeah, I took in ended up learning some tricks that made it easy for me, and I started sharing those tricks with other people that I found out were going to have those surgeries. One of the tricks I learned was when you're getting in and out of bed, you know, when you take and first try and get out of bed, they didn't warn me about this. And I put my foot over the side of the bed and my leg I couldn't get my quad to fire, so I couldn't hold my leg up. And my foot just dropped. And oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I almost came off the bed. And they were like, "Oh, we should have warned you." I'm like, "Yeah, that would have been nice." Really? But
now.
I learned that you can take and slide your other foot up and under your ankle, the small of your ankle there, and you can use your other leg to guide that leg down and across, so it lowers it slowly and you don't hurt yourself. So, but I've had both knees replaced, I've had both hips replaced, and I just had shoulder surgery.
Holy cow.
So, if you have any questions about any of it, ask me. I have no problem with talking to you about it. I have no problem with sharing my experiences and sharing what I found worked for me and what I think might help you all. You know.
You know what Mama used to always say? when she got a certain age, she said the doctors don't even care. She said it's like they just want money and they want you out there. And they had her on so much stuff, and half of it wasn't even supposed to be taken together. And it looked like she never got her straightened out.
You need to really have somebody that is in your corner, that's looking out for your best interest, when you're dealing with medical stuff. And I mean, there's times that your family's going to have to step up and say, "Hey, what the hell are you doing?" Because that doesn't seem right.
She had about in her lifetime 9 heart attacks, 2 strokes, and she lived in Sparta, North Carolina. And I'm about an hour and a half from there. But I moved her down here with me, and I took care of her. My son and my daughter, helped me take care of her for, the last years. And so she passed away about 3 years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that, but
I mean, she went, peacefully, and which was good. I mean, if you've got to go, that's the way to, you want to go.
But there's a picture up here that I have. That's what I used to look like. That was at my heaviest. That was a camel that was infatuated with my nipples. I have no clue why, but it just it always wanted to chew on me. But yeah, we were up there hanging out with that. So, but that was me at my heaviest. Now the thing is, I'm proportionate, which means that I didn't look as heavy as I was. I just got a message from someone. My Rumble name is CStock1976, Eric. Here, I'll get you the link, bud.
Now you're going to have me making something with camels.
Oh, Lord.
This is what happens.
I say crazy shit, and she's like, I'm going with it.
Somebody says something, and I'm like, wonder if I can make that.
Jamie, have you ever seen JD's nipples? JD Delay, man, that dude has like the weirdest freaking nipples I've ever seen. Just a sidetrack. Let me show you what Jamie posted on Discord. You got to see this. This is what Jamie posted on Discord. We're a bunch of shit starters. You know this, right?
Yeah, that's fun.
That's what I'm about. I'm about having a good time. That's what I want. I don't ask anything from anybody except be yourself. I know I keep saying that. But that's just what I want. I try and check on everybody every day. I want you to know that you can call me anytime you need me. And I mean that. I don't care if it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She just saw the picture.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's a 15-second delay between us and what you guys see. So by the time she sees it and she's reacting to it, you're hearing me into something else. So yeah. So if I'm being serious and she starts laughing, don't get upset with her. Because I'd do the same thing if I was in, her place. But yeah.
Yeah, those nipples do look abused.
Oh, shit. Are y'all having a good time?
At least they're not pierced.
Dave
I
says
don't think they were.
that Dave says his chat isn't working on YouTube. It's working on mine, bud. I have it up. But we love you too, Jamie. We do. So I appreciate you all. I really do. You know, we're one giant dysfunctional family. How's that? That's
That hurt.
um you know, we all have our quirks. We all have our things that we're working on, and you know, the bigger support system you have, the better off you are. Um, you know, if you come on there and you're just there to be a complete and total dick, and um, you're not providing any kind of support for anyone, you're not doing anything for anyone else, I really don't want you there. You're not working towards the same cause that we are. Um, and so that's just where I'm at this point. You're more than that, Nate. You might think of yourself that way, but we all play our our small part in this whole thing. Um, no, you're not, Jamie. We all have our mental issues that we're working through. We all do. Um, you know, whether it shows or not, it's just the way life is. We all been through shit. We all deal with shit. Um, so
The problem is they want us to go through more shit. You know, with the way things are, you know, now.
yeah, it's
All
definitely
unnecessary, every bit of it.
this economy is definitely not helping people. I can tell you that. You know, back before Biden took office, I was actually able to do a lot more with my money. I had more money at the end of the month, and now I don't. I don't have anything. I'm By the time I pay all my bills and stuff, I'm broke. That's
You
usually
know, I built this house back in 2004. I've never had a $600 electric bill until that pickle brain was installed into office.
wow.
I mean, and you know, it's just hard on everybody. And I think about that, and you know, I really think about the people on disability, and you know, our senior citizens, and how in the world are they even making it?
Well,
I
that's
mean,
the problem.
you know, we struggle.
That's the problem. They don't live like us. They have a lot of money, so they don't have to worry about nothing.
Then you see, you know, the illegals getting handed everything.
Yep. Or Ukraine or Israel.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel bad that for the stuff that's going on over there, but that's not our problem. We didn't start
we
it.
need to clean
Well,
up our own house.
I can't say we didn't start it, because anybody who actually digs into it knows that our CIA had a lot to do with it. You know, I'll say that. I don't care. I got a picture I'm going to share on Discord, Jay, of prices of stuff from 2020 to prices of stuff for now.
Okay. You know, I've still got my grocery bills. You know, and I think 18 eggs were like $1.20. And you know, they're somewhere around $3 and something now. But at one time they had went up to $5.
I heard that some places there were people paying $9 for a dozen of eggs.
It's insane.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand.
Gas was $3.17 here on Tuesday.
You don't want to know what it was here.
I'm looking at Canada and, different places, and I'm like, holy shit.
They've always been expensive, though. Because they charge by the liter. It's not even by the gallon. It's by the liter. Like the UK and stuff. And, here we're paying about $3.70 a gallon right now for 87 grade. And, I talk to a lot of elderly people, Jamie, and I know a lot of them that are really struggling right now. That's another reason why I'm setting up a thing for produce. My mom has a friend that gets produce somehow, and she ends up with a bunch of it. So, when she gets produce in, I'm trying to get a network here of local people, veterans and elderly, and just people who need it. And, I'll distribute it and try and get it out to people who need it. So, Running Bear posted something, but it's not showing me.
I've never seen so many young people, though, wanting to destroy. I mean, they're really destroying their own futures.
Parents have a lot to do with the blame of that. I know they don't like hearing it, but the truth is the truth. And the truth is that
the TV and video games are, the parents now.
Too many parents put their kids in front of a TV or in front of an iPad or something. And that's how they parent their kids. Their kids are growing up watching TikTok and YouTube and social media. And, Facebook did their own study and they tried to hide it because they're pieces of shit. But their own study said that girls between the ages of 12 and 17 were more likely to be depressed and commit suicide because of unrealistic life expectancies. Because they see all this shit on social media and they think that's what life's supposed to be. And it's not. My chat's stuck again. Damn it. Yeah, you're right, Jay. If prices probably won't go down. Everything's gonna just keep going up. That's how it works, Inflation kicks in and you've got to adjust everything else around it.
Well, I hope we get rid of freeze frame.
Well, it looks we will as long as I'm sorry, go ahead.
We need somebody in there that isn't brain dead.
Yeah, we need somebody to run it like it is supposed to be ran. It is a business. And no other business would get away with doing the shit that our government does. What
do you think about Mike Johnson?
Mike Johnson's a sellout. He really is.
I mean, do you think he's blackmailed, or what do you think? Because, he flipped fast.
Mike Johnson's basically a more Christian version of Mike McCarthy. I don't trust him, but I don't trust anyone in Congress. They
haven't given us a reason to.
Look at Kennedy in the Senate. He sits there and talks a big game and acts all up and, tries to make these people look like idiots and everything. But then he fucking votes with the Democrats. So I lost all respect for him.
Yeah, I used to really like him. I mean, it was good for a laugh too.
Yeah. My own congressman here, my House member, voted against my witnesses, my witness, my values. He got an email. I'm going to try and find somebody to primary him. This is what we need to do. We need to find people to do what we want. And it really has to start at a local level. School boards, mayors. What's that?
I stalk those people. I'll get on their Facebook and see, I'll go all the way back and check them out.
Well, I'm lucky because I live in a small town. We know everybody. The guy who's the head of our school board is somebody that I've known since high school. Back then he was a football coach and helped around the school. So I've known him for a long time. He's a good guy. He's down to earth. He's got good conservative values. Our school was one that didn't do the whole lockdown shit. They didn't do the masking. We did it first because everybody did. That was just, everybody was scared. But once the truth came out, then they adjusted. And that's not to say that there's no liberals on the school board. There were, and they tried. They really tried to push it, but the rest of them kept everything down. So, I mean, but the problem is our cities are so packed full of people that they completely negate the rest of the rural countryside. If you remove Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, we would be a red state. I mean, solid red. It's just the cities, and it's because they get fed all this bullshit, and they don't know what the truth is. And it's hard to get people in there to figure it out. What's funny is, have you ever seen the videos where the people in the inner city that have never left the inner city finally leave the inner city, and then they like go to a gas station that's like out, in the out of town? And I'll have to find the video, but there was a video of a guy who did that. It was his first time leaving the city, and he stopped at a convenience store gas station. And he's like, "Look at this. This is the difference between the city gas station and the out of city gas station." He said, "In the city, everything's locked up. You can't get to the oil. You can't." He says, "Out here, it's sitting out. It's like right here. You can just grab it yourself." He said, "You never see that in a city." And he's right. Why have the cities gotten so bad?
I would just hate to have to live like that.
Yeah, I can't. We've been looking at maybe possibly having to move, and I'm looking, and prices are just outrageous for stuff anymore. But I wouldn't live in a city. I can't live in a city. That's just not going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, hopefully we'll get rid of Roy Cooper here and we'll get Mark Robinson. Man, I want him to be governor so bad.
Can I mute this? I need to mute this. Hold on. Eric's posting something in Rumble and it's not showing up on the chat here. So I want to go over to the live chat and see what he's posting. Oh shit. You guys
never figured that stuff out.
I love you guys. That's 2 people now. Eric just became a subscriber on my Rumble. I don't even know how to access that shit yet. I will learn. You guys will get. I will make content for over there. Um, and whatever money goes there will go directly into the fund that we are starting. Um, and it'll go to you guys when you need stuff. You know what I mean? I don't need anything else from my channel. I have what I need. I have a stand. I have a light, and I got you guys. That's it. That's all I need.
Well, I bought the light so that I could video my tumblers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't figured it out. I mean, how to make them look really good and not have so much glare and, that kind of thing on them.
You can take and change the softness of the light.
Yeah, it's got a little remote, thing with it.
Yep.
And I just need to mess with it more.
Well, I appreciate it, Eric. Like I said, you guys, I'm not doing this for money. I have what I need. I don't need anything else, So whatever money we get from this, you guys donate or whatever, will go directly into a fund that'll just sit there and, I'll put it into a savings checking. That way it'll gain interest over time. And, when you guys need something, we'll be able to pull out of that account for that.
You guys may hear some wild here in a minute. I've got to bring the dogs in, so they make it wild. Oh, Harley, Karma.
If you guys want to help out with the fund, that's great. I have no problem with that. I need to get with Mom this week and get that set up. I hear the puppies.
That's Yara and Girly Chew. And
that's
I just brought in Karma and Harley.
Okay.
But I've got Yara, Girly Chew, Harley, and Karma.
Very nice.
So 3 girls and the boy. Well, Karma, I got her out of California. I had her flown into Charlotte. And I'll never do that again. Ever.
That probably stressed the hell out of her.
It took hours to get that pup to stop trembling. And she's been the best dog. You couldn't ask for a better girl.
Eric, she actually has four Rottweilers.
Yeah, 4 rotten Rotties.
Hey, Corey.
And, they're all good.
We used to have a Rottweiler. Well, Eric, you met Sabrina once, didn't you? I believe you were up at the house when we had her. But Sabrina was a 250-pound lap dog.
Oh, I'm a cartoon character. When I walk these guys, I'm about 125 pounds. And, they look probably huge next to me. And Karma, she likes to ride in a golf cart. That's her thing.
Oh, yeah?
She'll go for a ride every day.
You have to get a video of that.
And, well, the bad thing is when the neighbor, like Phil or Hollywood come down and, on their Kubotas or whatever, she jumps right in with them.
Yeah, Eric,
they have to take her for a ride.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, she's just like that. She wants to go riding all the time.
Nice. Yeah, Eric, that was when we had the house up in Lebanon. When you came up there. That's when you would have seen her. But to give you an idea, I wasn't always in horrible shape like I am now. First off, I used to be 2 inches taller. I used to be 6'4". And at my biggest, before I got hurt and all this stuff happened, I was 270 pounds of muscle. When I worked at the block plant, I used to throw around 400-pound block like it was nothing. at my last job I worked at was working at a waste place, getting rid of industrial waste, and um, like a heavy drum, like a 1,200-pound drum would fall over, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, let me go get the tool and stuff to get this up," and they'd go out to get the forklift or something, and I just lean down, squat down beside it, put my arms on either side of the rim, and I'd stand up with it. And the guy I used to work with, he was he always said, "You got retard strength," and what he meant by that is when you see somebody who has issues that is not all there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you see them lose their shit, it can take 5 or 6 people to get them on the ground. So that's what he meant by that. He didn't mean anything bad, but yeah. So that's what he would say to me back then. So, but since then, I ended up shrinking 2 inches with all the surgeries and everything, and the compression in my spine. In June, I'm going. Well, actually, I need to call and make an appointment before that because I've got some stuff going on. I had something pop in my spine on Easter when I was making dinner. So I've been dealing with that, and I need to get a hold of them and see if I can get in before then. But I'm looking at probably having to have a cage done on at least 4 or 5 different vertebrae in my back when I go back in and this next time. So we'll see what happens. Well, no matter what happens, I'll still be here. We'll still be doing this. I just might have to do it from a hospital bed.
I like this. I like everyone on Discord. I mean, everybody's so nice.
Jay goes, strength for being half Sasquatch. Oh, shit.
I started to make a Sasquatch tumbler the other night. I don't know
I need to order one from. I need to get you to make one, and I'll send it to Jay.
I mean, it's coolest design. I said I should make that, and I said, well, maybe not.
You go ahead and make it, and I'll send you the money, and we'll send it to Jay. I'll get his address.
Okay. Oh, I hope. I believe it's Lori. Am I right?
Yep, Lori. She's going to get her stuff Monday.
I hope that she likes hers.
She'll love it. I know she will. I don't know. Lori, are you on here still? I don't know if she's still here or not. I know she said her dad got home. Then I thought I saw her come back. But if she saw, because I know we sent her the one thing that I got. So I don't know if she was here to see me get that out or not. Well, here, let me show them again, because we got a lot of people in here that weren't on for that.
Okay.
So the person who's on the phone here is Rottie Mom. She's on our Discord. She's a part of our group. She makes really cool designs and puts them on tumblers. Here's something she sent for Caitlin. That's earrings and a necklace that she made. Here's a can cozy with a picture that she made of me being the crazy cat and possum man. with my sweet tea there.
Yeah, I caught the sweet tea, but I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time that I ever watched one of yours, I said, "Is he drinking Jack Daniels this early?"
Back in the day, it wouldn't have been something that was unheard of. I won't lie to you.
Oh man, it's awfully early for that. Then I kept watching. I said, "Oh, that's the sweet tea."
Some of the best mornings are some of the best next day remedies are cold pizza and warm beer, right?
Yeah.
All right, so here's one of the mugs that she sent me. says "Don't tread on me." It's got the snake and the flag in the background. It's really cool. So love that. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
You can place orders with her. If you need to get a hold of her with an order, you can get a hold of her on Discord, or I can get you her email address to you. So if you want her contact information for email, let me know, or you can get on the Discord and contact her directly, or put a message on her down in the, what the hell is it called now?
The chat?
We have the business thing.
Oh, yeah, the marketplace.
Yes, we have a marketplace on Discord. She has a thing set up there. You can go in there and, talk to her there to set something up. And then this is something she had me send a picture to her from our that I wanted done. So I sent her this. This is a picture of Cinder. There's my JR. He's named JR because he looks like his daddy. And then there's my Pika. So that's when Pika's hair was finally just starting to grow back. If you don't know that story, we thought that we had taken care of all the kitten issues here. We had taken all the females to get to the thing, to a shelter to be adopted out, and they got adopted. So we're not worried about that. All our kittens got adopted that we put up for adoption. And then a couple months later, my outside cat Tiger brings me 2 more kittens. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? Where the hell did they come from? We never saw the mom. It was just Tiger and the kitten. Now, my Tiger was a different kind of cat. He wasn't one of those that he went around and slept with a bunch of different cats and this and that. Him and Gray, which was Katie's cat back, that was outside. She was outside, inside. They had a bond that I've never seen in cats. When she had a litter outside, he would actually bring her food. And when she needed to go do something, he would lay with the kittens. And I've never seen a male cat do that. And then when it got time for it to be cold, that's when Gray, brought the kittens to us for us to bring them inside. That was November, I think, October, sometime in there when she brought them out to us. And I was actually laid up. I had just had my spinal fusion done. So I'm in the recliner, covered up, and I mean, Gray's just going nuts. She wanted somebody to follow her. And so I got a hold of Mom and Laura, and I said, hey, go see what she wants. And she started bringing the kittens out. And it was Cinder and JR, and they had a sister that we named Tiny that looked like Gray. And Cinder was the first one they brought in, and I made a little pocket beside me in the blanket. And that's where we stuck them at. So we have a picture of them, all 3 of them, together, cuddled up in my blanket beside me. And they were so tiny. They were so cute. And so we let them grow up in here, and yeah. But now with Pika got his name. Everybody thinks it's because of Pikachu from I can see the little ball. Pokemon. And it's not. Pikachu is not named after Pokemon. Pikachu is named because every time he would come out, he would hide behind something. Then he just kind of peek over at you. So he was peeking at you. So we did a play on the name, and we made him Peek at Chew, right? But one day we noticed that he was by himself. The other kitten never came back, and couldn't figure out why. But Pico was just so covered in fleas. He was just really bad off. It was hot that year. I think we had like a couple weeks where it was over 100 degrees up here in Pennsylvania. And my chat's not working on here again. Damn it. I'm not getting anything. But so I made the decision I was going to piss everyone off, and I didn't care. And I brought Pika in the house. And I brought him back in the bathroom, and we completely shaved him down. Because there was no way we were getting rid of all those fleas that he had with all his hair. He's a Maine Coon mix, okay? If you've ever seen a Maine Coon mix and you've seen how hairy they are, yes, it is that way. I have to brush him constantly. If I don't, he gets mats. I have to trim him. It's crazy. But I love him, so we do it. So we shave him down. Hey, Cal, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. So yeah, I shave him down. We bath him with, flea treatment. And he was so mad at me that he wouldn't even come to me. He went over, he laid on Lori. He was covered with his little towel and stuff because he just got out of the bath. And you can see him looking at me over top of Lori's arm. And I mean, he's just scowling at me. I'll have to see if I can find a picture. I have a picture of it there. And yeah, I mean, he was just so mad at me. But I'm glad I did it. Now he's my boy. He comes up and lays across me all the time. And yeah. Now what we found out what happened to the other kitten by just this weird coincidence. We started listening to Indian music. And have you ever listened to Indian music, Kim?
Really? But I will.
Okay. Well, they use different whistles in their music, and one of them's called a hawk whistle. And one of them blew this hawk whistle, and Pika freaked the fuck out. I mean, he lost his shit. He dropped flat on the ground, on the floor. He was growling, and he slithered his way back the hallway and under my bed. And that's when it hit me that that's what happened to the other kitten. A hawk had gotten it. And yeah, so he learned
That's
that
terrible.
it's sad, but it's nature.
Yeah.
Now, this new group of cats out here, I've been keeping after them really well, making sure that they know not to be out in the open very much. And we've had a resurgence in predator fowl, owls, hawks. We've had bald eagles out here lately, which I'm happy to see all this. But I have to keep after my animals better because of it. So the animals have the garage that they go into. They stay in there. So they have shelter to keep away from animals. We've had coyotes in the last couple years, which is weird. We haven't had them in a long time. So it's good to see the resurgence in the wildlife. It really is. Thank you for posting that, Cora. But yeah, I mean, I love animals. I do. I won't go out of my way to hurt them unless I absolutely have to. Um, sometimes you get an animal that just is out of their mind, and there's nothing you can do for them.
Yeah.
So, well, since you did the possum thing on my picture, you want to hear a funny possum? You want to hear a funny possum story?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is again after I had a back surgery. It was after I had my my laminectomy, which a laminectomy, if you don't know, is where they go into your spine and they carve part of the bulging disc away from your spinal cord. So I just had that done, and again I'm in my recliner in the living room, covered in a blanket, and Mom's like, "You need to get up." I'm like, why? She said, "There's something under your recliner." What? Apparently, I'm all drugged up at this point. I mean, literally, I just got home that day from at my surgery, and so apparently, while I was sleeping, we had, that magic mesh screening.
Yeah.
I had just put one of them up because that way the animals could come in and out, the cats and stuff, and it made nice for us to go in and out. Well, apparently, this possum had watched the cat come in. And so while I was asleep, it came in and got under my recliner. And we like possums, so I got up, we moved the chair, and we trapped the possum. Hey, take care, Lori.
Bye,
Be safe.
Lori.
But yeah, so we trap it. Mom takes it down to the bottom part of the field, down by the church there, and sets it loose. Not even 10 minutes later, I hear the screen pop open. I look down, and there's a gray, furry thing that scuttles over and back under my chair. I'm like, shit. So I call up the neighbor. The neighbor has one of those safe traps for small animals. So we got that and got him trapped in that. And then Mom took him down. And if you watched my short where I showed the creek being really high and the water running, we actually took the possum. Huh?
I didn't see it. I'll go look though.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I posted a video the other day when we were going around. I got some footage of the high water from the rains. But yeah, that's where we set him free at. We took it down there and dropped it. Because that's a good area for it. There's lots of habitat for it to go into. There's the creek there. There's woods. So it was a good place to take him to get him away from here so he didn't come back in the house. Yeah, we got rid of the magic mesh after that. So, but yeah,
Thought about one of those for the garage.
Yeah, well, there's the cautionary story for you. If you're gonna have that, be prepared for unexpected guests. I'll put it that way. So, so I know you said about you're gonna try and get up here at some point. Once I get this council figured out, I'm still working on. I have the core people in, but we still have to get a couple more people in. I want to have 13 people. I think that's going to be our council.
Well, the husband's family, they don't like my Rottweilers, and they won't let me bring one. So I said, no Rottweiler, no Kim, and I haven't went back in years.
Yeah.
So I said I'll break them. If they want to see me, the dog has to come with me, at least one of them.
Well,
because it's boring up there.
But yeah, we're gonna try and get this get together set up here. Um, and we're the places that I'm looking. I'm trying to do it at a campground. Um, because we have a little bit more freedom there. We can have a campfire, sit around, talk. Have a more of a common area for us to be around each other. Um,
Yeah.
if you do it at a hotel, then everybody's got to go back to their rooms, and you really don't have a space to where you can all be together. You know what I mean? Unless we rent out
Yeah.
a banquet hall, but even then, you can't have a fire. You can't bullshit. Um, so I really like the campground idea. I can get a blocked out area for um for us for tenting and stuff. If you want, if people want to come up with a camper, the places that I know here have water and sewer hookups. They have high speed internet, and they have cable for you if you want to go that route. Um, and they also have cabins that you can rent. Um, so, but I like that idea. I don't know if you all are into that, but then people can bring their
That sounds
animals
better,
along.
though.
What's that?
That's better than a hotel.
Oh yeah, definitely. Um, so I'm going to put off my surgery as long as possible, so we can accommodate the trip. Um, I'm kind of wanting to shoot for the weekend, or well, not the weekend, but the time during the Gettysburg reenactments, um, which would be July 1st through the 3rd. Uh, because we all want to go to Gettysburg. I know that, and but they for the 1st through 3rd, which is when the Battle of Gettysburg is, um, they do some really amazing stuff over there. They have reenactors that come out and they bring out real cannons that are from the era that they shoot off. Um, and then they do like the battle reenactments with live, with powder, but they're not supposed to have any actual live rounds in it. And so, that's the time frame that I'm hoping to look for. Um, and that would only mean I'm putting off my surgery for like a month. So, if you're on here and you hear that, let me know what you think about that time frame, and yeah, we'll work that out hopefully here shortly. And yeah,
Sounds like fun.
Pennsylvania has so much historical stuff here, and there's also a lot of natural stuff here. We have um, Indian Echo Caverns, which is 20 minutes from here. It's an underground cavern that you go in and you walk around, and there's an underground lake in there. It's just really cool. 2 hours north of us, there's another cavern that you go in, but it's huge and it's completely flooded. You actually got to go into a boat to go around that one. There's Cornwall Iron Furnace, which was a place that actually made cannons and guns for the Revolutionary War. That's up here. Um, there's so many trails and stuff. There's the PA Grand Canyon. Um, yeah, we're 2 hours from the closest beach. We can go down to Jersey. We can go to Delaware. Um, then you've got Philadelphia and all the um, historical stuff in Philly that we can do. So I mean, it would be optimal if people could come for an entire week, so we can actually fit as much of that stuff in as possible for you. Um, but I mean, whatever time you come, we're gonna make it fun. We're gonna make it so you got have a good time, and you get to see a bunch of stuff. Um, so we'll get that worked out with you. I'll get price ranges for you, so we that way everybody knows what's going on. You're not caught off guard when you get here and like, oh, I didn't think it would be that expensive. I want everybody to know everything up front. Um, so, but we'll get that all worked out. And again, at the campground, you can have your animals. Um, so, all right, Dave, sounds good, bud. Yeah. So again, it's just part of getting the community together and making it stronger, getting better bond. Talking like this is great.
Yeah.
Um, and hanging out like this is great. But there's nothing like being in person and a handshake or a hug, and being person to person. Um, you get to know people like this, but you really get to know them when you're looking them in the eyes and talking to them that way. Um, because then you can't fake nothing. Here, people can get on, they can fake being what they are, hop off of
Yeah.
here, and go do a bunch of shit that they tell you they're not doing. You know what I mean? I
People really don't talk anymore.
No, they don't. It's crazy. Um, I used to be a part of a chat room back when I was younger, and um, he's down by Daytona Beach, Cora. Of course, trying to figure out where Eric's at, but yeah, he's just north of Daytona Beach. But I used to be a part of a chat. There used to be a chat service back when I was, hell, I was a teenager. I was like 17, 18 years old when I got on that. That's fucking old now, ain't it? But it was a chat service called Talk City, and that used to be the big thing back when chat first started. And I'd gotten close to a bunch of people called um, um, Auto Classics. It was a bunch of people who had classic cars, and we had a great time talking on there. Yeah, I remember AOL too. Yeah, I remember that shit. You've got mail. Um, so I'm like, hey, why don't we get together? And so I planned a camp out that time, and we had about 30 people show up and from all over the country, and we had a really good time. Um, we went. I took them to Hershey Park. Um, what else did we do? One of them raises sheep, and she took in. We went past a couple sheep farms here, so she was going nuts and having a good time with that. And yeah, it was just nice to get to know people and see people. I used to meet them at car shows. We'd uh, we'd go up, and it was great to go up and meet them in person. And then they would share the story of their car with you. There was a guy who had a 1957 Rambler, and he had pictures documenting, when he first got the car and how bad a shape it was, and then he documented each step along the way as he rebuilt this car. And I mean, it was immaculate. It was gorgeous. I wish I could find pictures from back then. Um, but yeah, I mean, Katie was only not even one back then. That tells you how long ago it was. Um, but yeah, I mean, connecting with people is something we need to do. Yes, Eric, I saw. I'm not telling him anything besides that, okay, bud? That's so. Um, but yeah, um, people need to get closer, not further apart. Just like if anything happens and you all need a place to go, head up this way. We'll work shit out. We'll find a place for you. We'll, if the shit hits the fan that bad that you're needing to go somewhere, that's probably going to mean that we're going back to having to take care of stuff manually, and we're all going to have to work together.
I think it's going to happen.
Say again, please.
So I think that's going to happen. Everybody is so touchy and just so fed up.
Well, unfortunately, communication's broken down, and the newer generation's just so used to screaming until they get what they want that's how they think they're supposed to do shit now. And until that gets fixed, it's going to get rough. I really think so. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up going through like a second, Great Depression at some point. I hope not, but we'll see. Anything else?
I'd like to jump off and get back to work for a little bit.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it.
But thank you for having me, and it was nice. I'm sorry I can't figure out the Rumble thing.
This worked just as well.
I will actually try it again, to see if I'm goofy, which I probably am.
Well,
but I'll
Dave's saying, is anybody still here? Did I lose? I'm still here, Dave. Dave asked, is anyone still here? So.
Alright, I'll talk to y'all on the Discord.
Alrighty, thank you very much again. You be safe.
Okay, y'all have a good evening.
You too.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all, how do you like that? I want to thank Kim for coming on and hanging out with us. I want to thank y'all for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. You still see me? I'm here. For a minute. We've been going for almost 2 hours. I've got some stuff I got to take care of. I got bread to make, and yeah. But thank you again, Kim, for the wonderful items. I really appreciate them. Y'all go hit Kim up and order some stuff from her, please. She does really cool stuff, and yeah. I'd like to have a meeting tonight, if y'all don't mind and can make it. We're gonna do it on Discord in the live stream room. Animal Farm, glad to see you're still here. I want to get this council set up and get some things figured out. So if you can make it tonight, I would appreciate it. Say 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Central. Hopefully that'll work out for you. I really gotta piss. But all right. Thank you all for being here. I will talk to you on Discord. And be safe, everyone. Thanks again.